A time to be a West Ham fan. Declan Rice has signed a new contract until 2024, something like that, with an option, I don't know, a very, very long time. We wanted him tied down. He's been tied down. We're beating everybody. We've got a great manager. We finally look like we've replaced a player that shall not be mentioned. And it's just everything is good in the world of West Ham at the moment. Anyway, the breaking news is Declan Rice. As I said, we got 3 opinions for you. We got Bez, with the youngest West Ham fan you've ever seen, which is very, very lovely. He's done well because he was with me at Southampton last night. So he's been a busy boy in more ways than one. And then we got 2 Toms for you. We got Tom Downey, you'll know very well. And we got slightly under the weather Tom. God bless him. So hopefully he's feeling better. Apparently he's feeling slightly a bit more perked up because of this news about Declan Rice. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We're all buzzing. I can't wait for the Burnley game, really.
How happy are we about Declan Rice? Are we happy?
Of course we are. About time too. Well over the moon about Declan signing a contract today. 30 million in my opinion. 30,000 in my opinion is very cheap, but as long as he's happy, the humble guy that he is, he'll be well over the moon. And I was at the game last night and I see how much passion went into his performance. Again, absolutely played brilliant. Bossed the game throughout like he's done so many times this year. And I'm just so happy that this has all finally been put to bed, and it's certainly put a great end to my Christmas and New Year. You know, going forward, he certainly probably will be the future West Ham captain, and I know how much he loves the club. And I'm just absolutely over the moon, and I'm just looking forward to 2019 now. Like you say, he's just an asset that we needed to pinpoint and get down on paper a long time ago. But, you know, things happen in life, I suppose, but I just feel like it's done now. You know, we can all kind of get on with it, and we need to find him a new song, don't we? Instead of singing, sign him up, Declan Rice. Sign him up, I say. Sign him up, Declan Rice. Plays football the West Ham way. So we need to think of a new song, don't we? So what? Get your irons up, irons. Have a good New Year.
Hi guys, yeah, just a quick one from me. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I've been sat here today, I've been feeling a bit sorry for myself. Been a bit under the weather the last couple of days. Not that you want me life story or anything like that, I know, but what a way to sort of perk you up a little bit. Some great news there just come out. Declan Rice has signed his new contract with the club, 5.5 years, which is massive, with an option of an extra year, so possibly 6.5 years. That is absolutely terrific. What a late Christmas present that is. Terrific news. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. I really am. We all are. Such an exciting time to be a West Ham fan at the moment, and that's the best news of the lot, really. What a player we've got on our hands. There's not a lot more I can say about Declan Rice that hasn't already been said and won't have already been said. The geezer is an exceptional talent, we know. Look, he came through, and I mean, last season, excelled in a back three. We thought probably the best centre-back, well, definitely the best centre-back to come through our youth ranks since Rio Ferdinand. But then I'll tell you what's really testament to the lad. Pellegrini's come in this year and he's thought, no, I'm having him as my central midfielder. I'm having him in holding midfield. And the geezer's took to it like duck to water, hasn't he? He really has. He has been magnificent in that role, and he's gone up another 1, 2, 3 levels in my eyes from last season. He's getting better and better, and he's just terrific in that position. Considering that isn't or wasn't his natural position, I now think it is. This is where he needs to play for the rest of his career. Because he's got all the attributes needed to play that central midfield role and excel there. So whilst he was a brilliant centre-back, he's really good in midfield, isn't he? He's so good on the ball. His passing's fantastic. His composure, his reading of the game, his breaking up a play. He's just such an intelligent player. And yeah, that's proved by the fact that in just 6 months of playing that position, he plays it with such ease, like he's been playing there for years and years and years, when we know that wasn't actually the case. So absolutely buzzing with this. There's just such a good feel factor at the moment at West Ham. We're winning games, we're climbing the table, we're playing the way that we expect West Ham to play. We've got a manager that's got a clear footballing philosophy. We've got young players coming through the ranks. We've obviously got Declan, who we were just talking about, Dean Garner, Diop's a young lad. This all bodes so well for the future, and it's such exciting times for once to be a West Ham fan, and we can keep building on this now and get better and better and better. Good times are coming. We've got to allow ourselves to believe that. Good times are coming. Things are really looking up, and this was just great news today. I'm so happy. We've got such a talent there. And I'll tell you what, and this isn't a negative, I'm not trying to put a negative spin on this, but tying him down like that, it's just allowed ourselves to not get taken the piss out of now by bigger clubs coming in for him, which possibly could have happened if he hadn't have signed the contract. I mean, I'm not quite sure, if he had a year left, 18 months or whatever, sort of the big clubs could come in and take the mickey out of us, put in sort of derisory offers. But now we're talking 5.5, 6.5 years. That can't happen. We're talking Van Dijk money plus for him now because, well, look at the age of the geezer, 19 years of age, to be performing like that week in, week out in the Premier League, over 50 appearances. Ball's in our court now, and we hold all the aces, and we've got Declan Rice. And what a player he is. Fantastic news. Happy New Year to all of you. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Take care.
My thoughts on Declan Rice signing a new contract. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's what we needed to happen. Apparently he signed it to 2024, which is absolutely brilliant. The rumoured 30, well, no one knows how much, obviously, only Declan, but I'm sure it'll get leaked, but it's a rumoured £30,000 a week. I think that's pretty cheap, to be honest with you. If anything, I would have given that to him in the summer just gone. So the £30,000 cheap, and I think it could potentially worth a bit more than that. But hopefully, I'm sure there'll be some sort of incentives in there to get bump his money up a week, depending on what clean sheet or if he scores a goal and But no, look, we've got the perfect sort of replacement for Noble there in young Declan Rice. And the fact that we signed him up for a long-term contract is fantastic news, because I'm pretty sure there was other clubs like Man City, Chelsea, even Tottenham looking at this sort of guy. I mean, at the moment, I think he would actually fit into the City side. They've had an injury, in Fernandinho, and he's not exactly a spring chicken. But no, absolutely fantastic news. And it's one of the things that needs to happen in January. It's not January, in this transfer window. So absolutely brilliant news, and I'm happy for Declan. Really, this is what happens. It just goes to prove there is, if you're young and you make it through and you get your chance and you take it, there's all this chance. It's going to happen. At West Ham, you're going to get an opportunity to get into the first team and get that sort of wage and crack on and become a regular in the first team. He's a first name on the team sheet. You can't see him actually being on the sub bench or anything, unless he's injured or something, really. So, but no, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Happy for Declan, and he deserves it. So, congratulations, Declan Rice.